Today we're going to talk a little bit about a benefit of the tantric necklace. You know, when you pick a spiritual teacher, a husband, a business partner, anyone that you have a relationship with, you never know. It's a crapshoot at best. Yes, you know someone for a long time. Yes, you have a history with someone. Yes, these make a difference. But when you pick a spiritual teacher, for instance, you just know what he wrote, what he writes. Very rarely do you have a chance to see him, spend some time with him, get to know him. In fact, that's how the world works. If someone knows just a little bit more than you do about something, and he can persuade you that he does, or if he makes a overture, if he's perceived as knowing more than you do, and you believe him, then you're liable to adopt and adapt what that person is saying. You might become their student, you might become their lover, you might become their husband, you might become their business partner, or you might reject them. But there's a good chance that you enter into a relationship with them. Happens all the time, happens every day, 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000,000 times every day. Somebody's being sold something or other. Some things are good, some things are not so good. Some things are applicable, some things aren't. So the question becomes, how do we cut these odds down? How do we make life more in our favor than in the favor of the odds? If the odds are X, how do we make them minus X? One way is experience. Another way is study. Both of these ways fall short because your experience is limited and your study, of course, is. But they do help in diminishing the odds. I agree with that. I think it's a smart way of dealing with life, and I practice it myself. It's fared me well. But not everybody has the desire to go into the kind of depth of study you need to, or has the time to go into an experience with the time commitment that it takes, or has the motivation to do it, or does it but doesn't feel that what they do is ever adequate because it never is. All of those things mean that if we could bump it up, it's a worthwhile thing to pursue. The tantric necklace, because of its geometrically designed pattern, as I've said before, has been worn by tantric masters through the ages, blessed by Yogi Bhajan, the last tantric master, and brings with it a vibration, a way of allowing an energy to enter your body that allows you to protect yourself. It allows other things as well. I'm just discussing one aspect of the tantric necklace. Allows you to protect yourself from the world. And that means that automatically, if someone knows a little more than you do, you don't necessarily believe them. You have an intuitive understanding of awareness that can't be repeated, can't be studied, and can't be experienced unless you either practice austerities of some kind, yoga of some kind, meditation of some kind, or you wear this tantric necklace. And I say that to you not because I want to sell you on the idea of wearing it. It's because I want you to experience it for yourself and see if what I'm saying isn't right. Now, the necklace itself doesn't provide anything except the beauty and the majesty of wearing something royal, and the stones have certain qualities that track things in the universe. Yes, all that's true. But it's what the necklace does that makes this necklace protect you. This necklace opens up what I call your worthiness factor. But what in reality is nothing more than bypassing your ego slightly. And the more we bypass our ego, the more of God's blessing, God's protection is one of those blessings. More of God's blessings come into your being. And by wearing the tantric necklace, you open yourself up to that worthiness factor that allows more of this protection to come your way. It doesn't have to be in your awareness. It doesn't have to even feel like it happens to you. But when normal things happen to you in the course of a day, a week, a year that normally happen, you find yourself having this awareness, this knowledge, this intuitive knowledge of what is the right step to take and what is not automatically. That is such a boon to study and experience, which I'm not discounting, believe me. That is such an advantage and a help to that process, that it allows you to go through the world with confidence. And that security translated into confidence, is a self-esteem boost that makes you happier and happier. That's one reason I suggest you try and wear the tantric necklace. Thank you.